एवरीवन, मेरा नाम रजत है और आज हम बात करेंगे टाइप्स ऑफ डेटा के बारे में। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। सो डेटा। सो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट अ वेरिएबल फर्स्ट. सो अ वेरिएबल is an attribute that describes a person, place, or thing. Person, example, height. So height is low, maybe medium, right? So person, place, I mean, it can be hot or it can be cold, right? Thing, a plant can be flowery, it can be non-flowery, right? So the value of variable can vary from one entity to another. एक person की height दूसरे person की height से अलग होगी, right? So that's what it means. So there are two types of data that we talk about. First one is the attribute data. Second one is the measurement data. Now let's talk about attribute data first. Any data that can be counted, anything that can be counted is called as an attribute data. So we can count it. Count it in terms of number of persons in a room. Yeah, number of persons in a, say, college. So that's attribute data, also called as categorical data or count data. So when a variable is either classified into categories or used to count occurrences of a phenomenon. Occurrences of a phenomenon matlab how many times does it rain in a year, right? So we can count it. So this is called attribute data. It consists of number of frequency of items in a particular category. Like I said, number of days it rains, that's one category. Number of times it does not rain, it's a second category, right? Now, if we talk about some more examples of it, number of voters in a sample who prefer to vote for a particular candidate. That's again count. We can count the number of voters, right? Number of occurrences from a particular reason for a defective item. कितनी टाइम एक रीजन से एक आइटम डिफेक्टिव होता है, राइट? या इसको एक आसान भाषा में बोलूं, कितने बारी एक प्रोडक्ट हाई टेम्परेचर की वजह से खराब हो जाता है, राइट? सो दैट पर्टिकुलर रीजन इज हाई टेम्परेचर, खराब हो जाता है इज अ डिफेक्टिव आइटम, राइट? एंड नंबर ऑफ occurrences, that's called attribute data or count data. Now the second one is called measurement data. What is measurement data now? So measurement data is also referred to as continuous or a variable data. Anything that we can measure, like temperature, we measure temperature. Pressure, we measure pressure. So these are called measurement data. Okay. So measurement data is a measurement taken for an item or a person. Item तो जैसे temperature, pressure. Person के लिए क्या हो सकता है? We measure height of a person. If you find a correlation in count data, we were saying height can be low, it can be high, right? But now here we are measuring it. We are measuring it in feet and inches. So this is measurement data. So it says continuous data can be broken into smaller units. इसका क्या मतलब हुआ? इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि अगर एक बंदे की हाइट 6 फीट है तो we can convert it to 72 inches. So it can be broken down, right? It can also be clubbed back as well. 72 inches मैंने measure किया, it is 6 feet, right? Now let's talk about examples. Weight of a group of people. So जैसे हमने height measure की वैसे हम weight भी measure करते हैं. Turnaround time. Time is again measured by a clock. Average handling time. Average handling time is time taken to handle a particular transaction. It can be in a production unit, it can be in a call center, wherein the time taken, it can be in a bank as well, right? The time taken to handle a call, time taken to handle a chat, time taken to open a bank account. So these are average handling times, right? Measurement data is always preferred over attribute data. Now this says measurement data is always preferred over attribute data. Why? So if you remember in the previous slide, we talked about attribute data for height, right? What if I say that the height is high, right? And what if I say the height is 6 feet? Which one will you prefer? Of course, 6 feet, right? Because you know that this is the most accurate form of measurement, right? So this also says average handling time of a transaction rather than knowing it if it was resolved or within the TAT or outside TAT, right? मैं कहूँ कि AHT within TAT था, outside TAT था, और मैं एक बोलूँ AHT 6 minute था. So this one is the most preferred one. That's measurement data, right? So measurement data is always preferred over the attribute data. That's the count data, right? So this brings us to the end of this one. That's attribute data and the measurement data, right? I hope you like this video and stay tuned for more stuff coming soon, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.